Imagine this, 1959, the dead of winter in the Soviet Union's Ural Mountains. 9 experienced hikers, young and full of life, embark on a challenging expedition. What was found weeks later has become one of the most terrifying and baffling mysteries of all time. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident. In late January, Igor Dyatlov led his group of 8 men and 2 women. Their goal was the remote Oturn mountain, a trek so difficult it was designated Category 3, the highest level of risk. On February 1st, they set up their final camp on a slope known as Kholat Syakhl, or Dead Mountain. A photograph from that day shows them smiling, working together, unaware of the horror to come. On February 26th, a search party finally located their abandoned tent. The scene was chilling. The tent had been sliced open, but from the inside, a set of footprints led away from the camp, down the snowy slope. The tracks showed the hikers had fled in a desperate panic, some of them barefoot, some only in their underwear, into the sub-zero darkness. The first bodies were discovered days later, frozen solid, scattered across the landscape. 2 were found under a cedar tree near the remnants of a fire. 3 more were found between the tree and the camp, seemingly trying to return. But the most horrifying discoveries came 2 months later, when the remaining 4 were found buried under the snow in a ravine. These hikers had suffered bizarre, catastrophic injuries. 1 had a crushed skull, 2 had their chests caved in with a force compared to a high-speed car crash, yet their bodies showed no external wounds. 1 woman was missing her tongue and eyes. Adding to the mystery, traces of radiation were found on their clothing. And search teams reported seeing strange orange spheres of light in the sky around the time of the incident. So what happened? The theories are as wild as the landscape itself. The official conclusion, updated as recently as 2021, is a slab avalanche. But that doesn't explain why they cut their way out of the tent instead of using the door, or why they fled so far in such a state of undress. Other theories suggest infrasound, a low-frequency hum generated by the wind and the mountain's unique shape, could have induced a state of irrational panic and mass hysteria. Then there are the darker possibilities. Was it a secret Soviet weapons test gone wrong? The radiation and military secrecy surrounding the case fueled this idea. Some even whisper of a Yeti attack, pointing to a strange, shadowy figure in one of the group's final photographs. The case was officially closed, but the questions remained. Why the frantic escape? Why the brutal, internal injuries with no signs of a fight? A permanent memorial to the 9 souls who were lost to an unknown terror. What do you think really happened on that mountain? Let me know your theory in the comments below, and if you want to explore more shadows from history, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.